we must proceed with extraordinary levels of care, concern, and caution as we seek to make sense of what is considered by many to be the most confusing and shaver episode in Kol HaTorah Kula. Parshas Korach teaches the story of an individual who ganged up with 250 other conspirators, cohorts, and gang members to dethrone Moshe. They saw a rebellion, a mutiny. It was all for honor, Chazal tell us. It was Korach who felt unnecessarily wronged, and eventually, after really whipping up a big mob, they gathered around Moshe. It's not fair. They were all turned into a lesson of what it means to speak up against God's chosen leaders. When the earth opened up its mouth and gobbled them up together with the innocent mothers and the innocent young babies. Korach, a Rasha. Rambam calls him a koifer. Korach, his legacy is what? But nothing of destruction, mayhem, and chaos. But on the other hand, Chazal tell us that actually after this exhibition and showdown, Korach's fire pan sacrifice was used to plate the Mizbayach. He was kadosh. Korach was a first cousin of Moshe Rabbeinu. Korach was a Nosei Aaron. He was one of those upper echelon Jews that carried God's holy ark. Korach, it's considered, says the Zohar, to be the one who the pasuk is talking about when it says, Tzadik hatomar yifrach, that the righteous will sprout like a flower. Who is that referring to? Zek Korach. What to make of all this? God willing, we'll speak of a couple different plans from some of the Gedolei Rishonim and Achronim, but where better to begin than Rashi's approach? Rashi asked this question. He says, V'koirach shepikeach haya. He was wise. Ma royalista, he said, how could he make such an error? Listen to Rashi. Eino hitaso, his eyes, they made him err. Rosh al-Shelas Gedolei, a prophecy where he saw there was going to be a string of holy people, his grandkids and grandsons, his future Doiris, his generations. Yaitzami Menu Shmuel was going to have eventually the prophet Samuel. Shishokol connected Moshe v'Aaron, as it says, Moshe v'Aaron b'koyal navu Shmuel b'koyrei shemo. So Korach then said to himself, I need to launch a mutiny because clearly I'm supposed to be in charge. And R Chaim Shmuelvitz says, you see from here something shocking. This was a true prophecy. This was all good. He had nevuah. He was a holy Jew. But he chose to see what he wanted to see. He saw in a Kodesh prophecy that I need to make a mutiny. I need to launch a rebellion. He teaches us something fascinating. A person will still only see what he wants to see in prophecy, in nevuah. And Rameir Chadash, the great Chevron Mashkiach, taught us something similar. The great Talmud of Slobodka. That in last week's Parsha, when we said in the Parsha of Tzitzis, that thou shalt not go after, after their heart, don't go after all of the taiva of the world, but stay true to the Almighty. It says levavchem before einechem, because yes, you will only see what the heart truly wants to see. An epic new novel idea in Shmiras Einayim. If you see something that you're not supposed to see, often that's because you must check your heart to see if you really didn't want to see it. Perhaps somebody else that was walking down that same street would not have seen it. You fix the heart, you fix your motives, you fix your intentions, because ultimately, Einav, his eyes made him err because he saw what he wanted to see.